Yeah, thank you. And what do you want to do the third from Janita? Janita's not here, so maybe you can.
Janita is not here. I will do the third question. In what ways can Noahides positively shape or feel the universality of Jewish holidays?
So I'm not really sure. I mean, I think there are two questions here. One question is the question that I raised before about to what degree can Noahides practice the Jewish holidays or Jewish rituals? That to me is somewhat of an open question. I am not the kind of authority that would decide these questions. I think there's going to be some range of opinions. The only question that I have personally researched carefully is Sabbath observance. So when it comes to observing the other holidays, I think that we're going to see that the Torah scholars of our generation will probably come out with a range of views, ranging from, these are holidays that don't apply to Noahides, so there's no point in observing them, to, you could probably do quite a bit as long as you, for example, don't make a blessing which says that God commanded me to do it. So you'll find a range of views. I don't know personally what to say about that. In terms of the question of feeling or finding a universal message in the Jewish holidays, I believe this is something that Noahides can engage in, meaning that I believe that every part of Torah, as I said before, every part of Torah, I believe has a message that can be applicable to every human being in the world. So I don't see any problem with B'nai Noach, with Noahides, studying about any of the Jewish holidays and determining for themselves, what about this holiday, what message here speaks to me? Now, one of the things that you'll discover, and Jewish people discover this as well, is that the holidays have infinite depths of meaning. And so we often think about the holiday on the simplest level, right? That Hanukkah celebrates the victory of the Hashmonaim over their oppressors, and so we light candles. That's true, and that's basically, step number one. But the truth is that when you are exposed to the deeper levels of Torah study, for example, Chassidut as an example, and some of the more philosophical approaches to the Torah, you'll find infinite levels of meaning developed by the Torah sages. And I think that even someone who's not Jewish will be able to study this material and say, you know what, this speaks to me. I can take a message out of this from my life in terms of personal growth, in terms of spirituality, in terms of understanding Hashem. So in terms of how the particularistic Jewish holidays can have some relevance to people who are not Jewish, I think it's, again, an open question. And again, some Noahides will be interested in doing this. Some Noahides will not necessarily find it very interesting, right? So I don't think that it's going to be simple to find a one-dimensional answer to the question about Noahides and the Jewish holidays. I think we're going to find a range of views in terms of what can be observed, what should be observed. And then I think that you'll also find a range of experiences in terms of, do I get anything out of these for myself? Does it have anything to teach me? I know that if I was a Noahide, I would find a lot of meaning. I would, even if I was not Jewish, I would find a lot of meaning in every Jewish holiday, even if I'm not Jewish, because I think that many of the lessons are universal. Okay,